Respected dear family members, my pranams to you. Kerala is God's own country which has got almost 10% literacy and hundreds and thousands of higher education centers are there. The people generally appear to be moving forward, marching forward and living using the scientific, logical and rational understanding of the religion and politics. Somehow, once in a while, the black magic, the mantra, the puja or the Christian meditation, Christian prayer or Muslim black magic used to come up in certain corners of Kerala, which may sometimes end up in the depth of some of the individuals, those who are getting subjected to such type of black magic. Nobody in the world can ever justify it, and such type of negatives and superstitions and durachaarass should be erased off from the society, whether it is Hindus, Christians or Muslims. One thing is very sure, government can do very many things, but government missionaries cannot do everything. Police and judicial system, law and order maintenance system, people can do many things, but they cannot solve all such type of problems, because the law maintaining system, whether it is police or judiciary or administrative system of the ruling and rulers or the media, they can only inform and educate the people that individuals or family or groups or political parties or society or whatsoever may be that organization or association should not indulge in such type of negatives and superstitions. But these missionaries cannot go behind each individual and protect each individual, protecting each family, protecting each group. It practically is impossible. The role of the media appears to be excellent and very good. They are doing their level best to educate the people, to criticize, and through that pathway to erase the negatives. Most unfortunately, what appears to be happened for the last so many years, whenever the superstitions and the durachaarass are observed in Hindu society, whether mandravada or black magic or anything negative of that sort is happening in Hindu society, all the leftist media and rightist media and e-media and print media, they scream, they shout, they protest, they do everything to project that Hindus are superstitious and Hindus are the most backward in the world in their rational logical thinking. But the same thing or worst thing happened in Muslim society. All these media just give it as a small message, nothing other than that. No editorial, no front page news, No sharp words, only information. Remember, 2 or 3 or 4 days back, such a black magic practice occurred in one of the family in Kerala, and a college student, in between school and college, +2 level student, died out of that, and it has become a very, very important, crucial news in Kerala, which is needed, no doubt about it. Severe criticisms and bringing the notice of such type of negatives into the mind of the people is essential and inevitably important. But remember that few weeks back, same type of black magic application occurred in a Muslim community, and the woman died instantaneously due to the torturing of the Muslim priest who did the black magic. But the newspapers gave it as an information. No editorial, no news, that too in an inside page. Remember that more than 850 people died or killed, I do not know what is the word appropriate, in one of the Christian meditation center in Tricur district. No inquiry was done. When inquiry started, the inmates started protesting, and CPM leader gave a clean chit for the Christian meditation center, inside which more than 800 people died or killed. When it is happening in a Christian center, no editorial, no major news, no front page news, only information based, simple news inside the page in a small corner. And remember that one of the policemen in Alapi district, his brother's daughter, I am using the same line, his brother's daughter in a Muslim community happened to fall in love with a Hindu in Tricur district of Kerala. The policeman invited the Hindu boy to the Muslim house and put on his head the kerosene oil and burnt alive. Burnt alive. It's not a decades old story, only months old story. Not story, history. No news appeared except a small box news. No editorial appeared, and no political parties went to that boy's house and consoled. Why it happens? When Hindus do something, it is becoming a thunderbolt type of news and editorial. When hundreds were died, they get a clean chit, and similar crimes are being done in the minority community. The punishment has got a reservation or exception. And Indian constitution may be giving special privileges for the minorities, but Indian penal code is not giving that type of privileges for the minorities. And one of the policemen killed a servant from a doctor's house, suspecting that that woman was instrumental for stealing something from that particular doctor's house, and some gold ornament happened to be missed. But the torture done to that woman in an educated, 10% literate state of Kerala should fall in an ashamed volcano. The shame created by the law maintaining authority happened to be the worst in the world. So, some people can do anything, some people cannot do anything. One can see one of the top Muslim leaders who is still in jail for the last more than 1 decade for many allegations, and the court is giving bail for few days or weeks, that too based on the health conditions, and that individual has been declared as a criminal by the court, not only Kerala court but Tamil Nadu and Karnataka court. Remember that all the Congress politicians and the chief ministers, all the CPM leaders and ministers used to go to this criminal and used to discuss with him in the jail, and he was given an excellent welcome in Trivandrum airport by the then CPM Home Minister, and the hardcore terrorist criminal was given a welcome reception by the leftist party Home Minister when that fellow was brought to Trivandrum for attending his daughter's marriage. The CPM secretary spent that criminal's house and sat with him for even taking photos, and the condition is that that criminal, that terrorist, happened to be a Muslim. Otherwise, only the Hindus need be punished, only the Hindus need be treated as the crimes. If it happen to be Muslims and Christians, they have got a 100% reservation for committing any crime and getting protection from the rulers. And even the media also protecting them. My intention in bringing this to the public through YouTube is that when I am eligible for a punishment for a particular crime, if that crime is committed by a Muslim or a Christian or an political party member or an organization based individual, the punishment should be equal, because IPC is the same. IPC is the same. And that is not what is happening. That is where Hindus are deprived, they are denigrated and they are degraded. And all the so-called black magic and so-called wickedness and the negatives, durachaarass, superstitions, fall only on the head of the Hindus. Just think how Christianity moved. What is the level of superstition? Eating the body of the Son of the God as bread, eating the blood of the Son of the God as wine, and torturing the Son of the God for the sin of others. As Bernard Shaw said, somebody committed the crime and somebody else is crucified. That is happening only in Christianity. And in Kerala it so happened, in one of the remote temple in Ponmudi in the high ranges, the tribal people, when worshipping in the temple, sacrificed 3 gods, G-O-A-T-S. It became an important news, no doubt. It should become important news, no doubt about it. It is a severe and a negative news, no doubt about it, animal sacrifice. But what is happening in Bakrid? 170 million goats and thousands of camels are massacred. both were on the name of God. So Bakrid is celebrated and felicitations and congratulations are handed over using the meat of the animal killed in the name of the God. But the same thing done by a Hindu, it will become a crime. How same thing becoming a crime depending upon the religion? Nobody needed to protest against it. So rules are different for Christians and Muslims and Hindus. I think many of the media people and intellectuals and politicians think that Hindu means BJP. So when they put the bomb on Hindus, they think that the BJP will die. But remember that Muslims means Muslims. And they follow many superstitions which go unnoticed because the society keep quiet. Christians means Christians, they do many superstitions, but their society keep quiet. But to a lesser extent only, unlike Muslims. But Hindu society keep an unbiased, impartial, non-lenient, helpless way. That is getting exploited by the politicians and the media for torturing. Mata Amritanandamayi was such a degraded and defamed by a media, both from Muslim media, e-media and print media, and leftist e-media and print media. But the same thing or worst thing happened in Muslim community and Christian community, they kept quiet. And what happened in Amritanandamayi 15 years ago, one of her assistants wrote a book and our CPM leaders permitted the correspondent to go to New York and interview that lady and publish in the newspaper so that Mata Amritanandamayi will be getting degraded and denigrated and defamed. But nothing happened. Still worse thing happened in the case of the Maulavi of Muslim community who said every religious book is good. That ended up in the torture. No news, no investigation, no inquiry. Why it is meant only for Amritanandamayi, not for the Maulavi. And majority of the Congress party people for the last 1 year kept away from Mata Amritanandamayi, thinking that associating with her may lose their votes from Christian and Muslim and leftist community. But the whole thing subsided. Now the Home Minister and Congress ministers and MLAs and MPs started going to Mata Amritanandamayi's ashram because they know that her devotees may be voting for them. But when Mata Amritanandamayi got trapped into a negative, all these ministers and politicians kept away from her. Whereas if it would have happened for Madani, all these politicians used to go to the jail and used to give a fantastic welcome and used to support him, even spend money for his treatment, government money given by the tax, collected through the tax. So why this dialectical opportunism? Vairudhya Adhishtita Avasaravada. I think the Hindu should know that one. If a Hindu commits a mistake, a crime, definitely, no doubt, 100% punishment need to be given. If the same crime is committed by a Muslim or a Christian, inevitably in front of the God everyone is same, in front of the law everyone is same, in front of the rulers everyone is same, in front of the law maintaining authority everyone is same. But in Kerala, in India, it is not. Only Hindus are getting more negatives and tortured. Others are moving freely like Indian cows in the roads. This we should learn. I thought I should tell only in Malayalam. But later I thought I should tell in Malayalam and also in English, so that everyone outside Kerala will also be remembering and understanding such type of negatives happening. I am sure that we need not react, but we should act. Reaction is not needed, action is needed. Educating the people, whether they are Muslims or Christians or Hindus, against such type of negatives happening in the closed doors of the houses cannot be stopped by the government, cannot be stopped by the law-abiding authorities, law-maintaining authorities, but that can be stopped only by the action of each individuals, and also through the unbiased, non-lenient, non-partial approach of the law-maintaining authority. Thank you very much. My pranams to you.